and welcome back to my first ever Let's Play. Damn it, what the fuck? I'm trying to get the intro video to play. There's a gnarly little intro video, but... Everybody and welcome back to my first ever Let's Play of a game, Darklands. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. And welcome back to my first ever Let's Play of a game, Darklands. Okay. Now I'll let the intro video play. It's art. Appreciate it. Okay, well, there we go. It's a gnarly little intro. I think I'll probably cut it off here and allow the possibility to skip that.
Zoom text enabled.
Okay, now let's get to business. First off, we're not going to use any custom characters, and actually this, I want this to kind of double as a brief tutorial on character creation, because it's pretty complex. It's fun though. It's definitely fun. Okay, so anyway, let's create a character. And here you go, we got some stuff. Son of a bitch.
Zoom text enabled.
Okay, third time's a charm, right? Now let's get down to business. Character creation. We get here and we have a few options here. We can change the nickname, which is the name that will like appear. I don't know. Normally, like, I get confused on that sometimes. I'm like, I think the nickname is the one that will appear most of the time. and then their name. But let's see here. We want to enter a new name. He'll be Mr. Oops. Mr. Bibbles. Mr. Bibbles. His nickname will just be B. Nickname B. There we go. That's how you'd spell B. Now let's start his childhood. Or begin childhood. There we go. He's gonna be a warrior. And so we have a few options here to pick his childhood. We got and if you didn't catch on, it determines which abilities you get. And essentially the poorer births, the poorer families will have more stat points, which is, in my opinion, better off in most cases, but they'll have a little fewer of these, your skills, and a couple fewer and different opportunities as the occupation down the road. But this, like I said, this is gonna be warrior, so we're going with that. Now we gotta put out his points. Endurance. Now, endurance was the blue bar. If you don't know, you will see that soon. It is essentially your bar, like, it's kind of an HP, but that HP is, if that gets empty, you get knocked out. And then you got strength, which is also like HP, but it's your, like, true damage. Like, it's your wounds, you know? So when that goes down to 0, you're dead. They both play a role in your carry weight and your weapons and your combat damage and whatnot. And for a warrior, those are by far the two most important. So we want those up to 40. We'll actually make it like 38 because we'll leave it up to 40. 39. There we go. And then perception. Perception will allow him to spot traps and things like that. And essentially the others aren't dramatically important for this character, but just to go over it, agility mostly determines like a couple encounters and something to do with arrow damage. Essentially, I'm not going to worry about agility. Someone can maybe explain why agility is important. I don't know. And then perception is spotting traps, like artifice skill. Intelligence will be for reading and writing and alchemy. Charisma will be our talker, but like speak common and speak Latin and so on. Also streetwise to somewhat. And then you got that DF is divine favor. That's always going to be 99. It's like a battery for magical spells, essentially. Think of it like your battery for magical spells. Alright, here we go. We got a bunch of possible jobs here. And, it's our job as a bright, young, 15-year-old? We gotta go get a job. Or, we gotta eat. And we'll look here at the recruit. And you can see that the recruit raises strength by 1. See? Oh, it raises endurance and strength by 1. And those are important things. It drops intelligence and charisma, and it leaves perception alone. And you'll also see over here are the actual skills. And this is like edged weapons, impact weapons, flail type weapons, pole weapons, throw weapons, bows, and missiles such as crossbows and guns. Yes, we get guns. These numbers here, right here, these are the amount that you can put in. If you take this job, this is how many points you can put into this skill. And this number is how many you get for free. Well, not for free, how much you get just by this too is you don't need to put much into weapons, especially your basic weapons. Maybe you'd want to put some into missile or bow, but in your basic weapons, because if you just grind a little in the beginning, you level those up so much faster. Like, it takes you 5 years. This job takes you 5 years, and you can level it up. How many points did we get here? We could put 8 plus 4 would be the maximum we could put in there is 12 in 5 years, and you can get like 60 in a month. But anyhow, we'll come down here to what we do think will be important for him, which will be perhaps riding. Let's give him some riding skill, because I like to be able to joust. And then we'll let's give him some religion and virtue. Those are just basically good because everyone can pray to the saints. His missiles, and his throw, and his bow. What else we can do, like streetwise? Oops. Down here we got, this is heal. I need to maybe have a script, you know? It's harder than I thought. I need a script.